ideas about what I should speak about?
Embracing new technology. Embracing change.
Embracing change. Okay. Everything changes. Of that you can be sure. And that is the mantra that you would need to use when you're stuck in a place that you don't want to be. That you know in your heart that everything changes. Every 12 years, every single drop of blood, little bit of cells in your body, every 12 years, you are a new person. You've got brand new cells. It rejuvenates and it changes. You are not the same person that you were 12 years ago. This body that you think belongs to you, that is yours, that is permanent, is in a constant state of flux. Think about the way you look, the way you think. Has anything remained the same? Yet we all seek stability in our life. We want things to be stable, a regular source of income, kids going to a proper school, everyone in their proper place. But even in such a circumstance, things are continually changing. It's just never the same. We hold on to a little portion of a flowing river and we say, this is life. 2 children doing really well, everybody, in the proper place, money coming in, nice house, mortgage paid, everything hunky-dory, this is life. And then life throws you a curved ball and everything goes everywhere else. And then we kind of lose sight of what constitutes life. We are all moving to the same destination. The goal is the same. The journeys are diverse. And this is the same analogy I've given you so many times before. We're like little drops of water in a flowing river. For some time, 2 people are together and you walk the same path. And then it parts and each person goes in their own direction. But they all flow towards the river. The direction is given by the banks of the river. It's the banks that give you the limitations to what you can do. But within those limitations, you can move anywhere. And we all continue to move towards that final destination. There are times that I keep saying that I wish things would change. I want things to change. I'm tired of living in Florida. I want to move to another place. But I will have the same routine that I have now in that other place. Right? The stability that I've created for myself, getting up, drinking my cup of coffee, watching TV, buying groceries or cooking, eating lunch, writing, all the things that I'm doing anywhere else, I'll be doing here or any other place. What is going to change? Nothing really. Nothing really is going to change there. Because we have created within ourselves a discipline and a routine that we follow from morning to night. Yet, things do change. We like to believe that we have this order in our lives, that we're in control, that everything is exactly the way we want it. So I bought 2 kilos of okra, thinking I'll have dinner ready. I washed it in the morning, and I found half the okra was bad. So then I have only this much okra to feed 5 people, which means the plan has to change immediately. So what does that do to your mindset? Is it, oh my God, I have to make something more. I have to do something different. This is the reason we don't grow. We are stuck in our spot, and we don't want any change in our life. We don't want to step out of that zone that is so comfortable. This is our comfort zone. I can come for the meditation class, but for heaven's sake, don't ask me to fundraise for you. Right? You'll never do something different. If I ask you to go a little bit beyond, it'll be, oh my God, this is too much for me. I can come to the class. I can sit and listen, but I can't do anything more. Right? With any organization. You join the temple. You go to the temple and you go there once a month. And then they ask you to come and teach a class every week. And you're saying, oh my God, that's going to cut into my Sundays. And that's the only day I have to rest. I have to do this on Sundays. And you'll think 20 times. Although joining that class or teaching a class on Sundays at your church, at your temple, might bring out something wonderful within you. For years, you've done one business. And that's it. But you lose your job. The business goes under. The times have changed. The technology that you're using is redundant today. People used to come to you for work. Now they use the computer and do it themselves. You have an airline ticketing agency. Did very well for 20 years, handwriting those tickets. But now anyone can buy any ticket on the internet and you have nothing. Now you have to think what you're going to do next. What do most people do when they can't handle any change? They take to something that takes away their pain. There is a lot of pain when things go sour. When what you're used to is taken away from you. There is a lot of pain. And what is the most acceptable thing to do? Hit the bar. Somebody gives you a little tablet. 1 feels good, 2 feels better, 5 feels absolutely fabulous, 10 I can't feel the rest of my body. But the minute the effect of those tablets wane, the pain comes back doubly strong. And now you need double the quantity of whatever you were taking to deal with the pain. What is a more reasonable way of dealing with pain? Change. Just walking down a new path. A path you've never seen before. You have no idea what you're going to encounter here, but you might encounter something wonderful. Might bring out the best in you. Flowers you've never seen. A mountainside that is just spectacular. But we're scared. We're scared. No. See, I'm trained as an airline ticket doer, whatever that's called. Agent. See, that's what I know. I don't want to try anything different. Because I'm not good at it. Right? How many of us remain Walmart cashiers all our lives? Because that's what we know. Is that what you want from your life? is fear of change. Because change happens, and even if you don't want it, if the circumstances are such, the universe will conspire to shut you down. Whatever it is you're doing, you might have been an extremely successful person, but if that is not how you're going to grow, that will close down. That avenue will close, and then you have to find it within yourself to rise up to your own potential. And the answers to that don't come from outside. They come from within. Because as long as you block yourself by taking, things like drugs and alcohol and things like that, you will never know when an opportunity is in front of you. As long as you're depressed, as long as you're frightened, as long as you're scared, as long as you're stressed, you'll never see your opportunity. In order to see something beautiful, you have to be calm. You go out stressed, you won't even notice the flowers that are there. I have my jasmine in full bloom. You go out thinking, my God, I need this, the money has to come tonight, it doesn't come tonight. If it doesn't come, I'm not going to be able to pay. You'll be walking outside and nothing will even occur to you. But if the mind is calm, the beauty of the world appeals to you immediately. Ideas come. People connect with you. We're all connected in consciousness. We connect in different ways. Through thoughts, through ideas, through chance relationships, through people coming in our way. You can never know who you're going to meet tomorrow. Never ever know. That can change your life forever. And it happens that way. You meet a person. My daughter has a friend, and she's been, at the age where she should be getting married, not able to find someone. She called her up last Saturday and she said, you know what? I just got married on Saturday. And my daughter's like, what? She says, I met a guy on Monday for brunch. We liked each other so much. He asked me to marry him. He asked my parents, and we got married on Saturday. In a minute, over a brunch, her life has changed. Had she said, no, I can't do this. We need sufficient dating time. We need to go out for 1 year. She would have lost out on a great guy. It may not be for everybody, but these things happen. You're running a business. You're going from door to door looking for money, looking for investors, looking for things. Suddenly you meet a guy who says, you know what? This is exactly what I was looking for. And he gives you what you need. It happens so fast, you never know. I was looking for a publisher in India for 1.5 years, writing to different people. I went on a meditation silence course, came back. I got a call the next morning saying, we've decided to publish your book. That's it. Done. Done deal. In 1 minute. Change comes. But you have to be open to it. You have to be open to a new life. A new way of thinking. A new way of doing things. Today's day and age, especially when people are losing their jobs so easily, it becomes very important to think outside the box. Not that you're just, because you understand that you're not just a person who can do accounts, right? You can also paint. You can also work with the computer. You can also, run an institution. You can also do admin work. There are many things that you're capable of doing. You just haven't done it. You just haven't done it. So when you're put to the test, when things fall out from under you, that's when you make the change. And at other times, when things are really not good, when things are really tough, your child is not doing the way he should, You've got a problem with an illness, a job loss. You tell yourself, it's going to change. Nothing remains the same. There are up cycles and there are down cycles. This is just a down cycle. And it's only a matter of time before everything lifts up again. Change will come. Thing changes.